Hello everybody. How are you doing today? There we go. Right, so I have decided that I'm going to play with some more webhooks, but this time I'm going to be doing it for a different reason. So yes, Monday, not yesterday, I built an integration with Vonage so that we could send SMSs to do alerting. And now we're going to have a play with the alert. So we're still going to capture an alert and see what's going on, but we're going to see if we can programmatically build the alert, capture it, and then go in and interrogate that information from the API so we can return a report for a project that we're going to be doing with Circle CI later in the month. So yeah, there's that. Let's get cracking, eh? Oh, could have changed the music there. I feel like I require some chiptunes in my life. There we go. Hey, there we go. So, going to need a new project, aren't we? Did I send a tweet to tell people? Da-da. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Tweet sent. Right. If anybody wants to point out anything like audio levels are a bit etc., feel free to tell me. I have trying to manage everything at once. I can't do it. Yeah. Right. So there we go. Let us change scene. There you go. So we got our IDE, and as normal with any of these projects, we need to get a repo for me to commit it to, so I don't accidentally destroy anything that I'm not meant to. And if I write something good, it's savable. New repo. Let's go with logs.io, webhook, to report. Layers. Node, because I seem to write everything in Node. Should really try something else if somebody else. I should pick up a different language. Or as an idea of something I could play with. And set receives. Or can't spell. Receives alerts from logs and returns a report. Ta-da! Cool. So now I have a repo. Let us, if I can like click things without messing it up, bring it onto my local machine. So git clone cd and let go. need an ID to actually mess around this one. Open up a terminal here just to make my life a little bit faster. npm init. Yeah. What do we put the description as in the repo? Might as well copy it. SRC index, because I think I'm gonna build this in TypeScript again, because I'm really enjoying messing with TypeScript. Gone from hating the damn thing to loving it. Who'd thunk it? A test command, because I'm not going to write a test. Repo, logs, IO, alerts. That's essentially what it is. Then it's built by me. LIT license. There we go. So, npmi, we want .env. Am I going to want .env? No, I don't want .env, but I do want TypeScript. npmi. Could want happy, I think. Happy. And just changed my folding at home, because I still do that on this stream PC, because that is the silliest thing you can do. But hey, why not? Cool. So I've got happy. I want. That's a new file, new folder. Thirth. That means my package is wrong as well, because that's going to need to be a dist. There you go. New file. tsconfig.json. And just because it makes my life easier, let's extract the one from yesterday. Wrong command. Whoops. Let's cat it. There we go. Now it gives me a clean copy. If I run tsc, file here with a new file of index.ts, run tsc. So we have the test with the index file. Boom. So let's do imports. Start as happy from happy. So we now got the framework. Const init is equal to async init. Const server is equal to new hopper dot, I think it's dot serve, and await server dot start. I think we're getting somewhere. I think I'm gonna just write a little bit of Watchman script to make my life a little easier. So let's do node one. Watch dot source execute. The command we're gonna want to execute is I think it'll be TSC and then node dist index.js, but only actually that should work. That seems to have worked. Right. So, also to make my life easier, I'm going to just also steal the index file from yesterday, Monday. Oh, good lord. Can't remember what's going on today. There we go. So we start. Okay, it's not what I'm after. It's the bit I'm after there. Let's see if that's still working. Yes, it doesn't recognize EXTS as JS, JSX, TS, TSX, so that NodeMon knows to watch for that file extensions. Okay. And npm I at types node. So that's going to be installing the node type so that it recognizes node definitions as well as JavaScript. That should be reloading. I'm asking too much of it. That's a question. Nah, TSC. Help. Does it have a verbose mode? I don't see a verbose mode. Right, so let's just try pretty. And then node dist import package from, this is hokey I may add, but just to make it look a little bit better, do pack resolve JSON module. I need to add up the TS config. So allow me to roll those in. we go, so now I have the package file in there. That means I can start using the naming values out of it. So, console.log loading. Oops. Package dot name. There we go. See what I'm doing there? Making it a little bit nicer. TSC. And then that doesn't appear to be loading, so let's have a look, see, shall we? At the compile. Ah! So weirded. TSC. Let's try it again, see if it produces the same mess. Okay, let's skip that little thing to make it work easier. It's only loading server. Just see if that works nice and out. Of course, it starts to work. You are welcome to change the track. Oh God. Righty-ho. Let's go! So, right. Let's try this again, shall we? Da-da-da. Where's my node mon command? See if it'll load a little bigger. There we go. So, and now it's running. Now, if I do something just as bizarre as process.exit 1 there. Fails with it. Should now give us a nice clean exit. Excellent, cool. So we now know it's rolling. Well, see what happens when we add some actual code. So we can now carry on building bits. Let's just make sure it knows what's going on. Console.log. Oh, I'm liking the chiptune library from Pretzel Rocks, and then console.log. Starting server. Just need to add a little bit more boilerplate because we want to actually catch when there is problems. So let's throw these in. Launch. Seville. Catch the explosions. And that should do it. Now, should. Excellent. Unhandled rejections and unhandled exceptions. I like where these are going. We're in one of those days where I want 2 spaces. Settings. Let's see if I can just quickly edit this. So, fine for the formatting. Insert spaces when pressing tab. Aha. Just make that 2. So there we go. So let's try this now. Excellent. Alright, cool. So it's now recognizing 2 tab space for a VS Code, which is what I wanted. Oh, we're done. Also going to need to quickly hook up ngrok again here. You know what we can do? Let's cancel that. Cancel that. Let's take that. And then do ngrok HTTP 3000. There we go. Back to our code. Package. Script. Start dev. npm run start dev. There we go. So we now have it nice and neatly bundled up in our package file to be able to execute. I'm not sure what to do at this point. So, do I go with the alerts? Let's trigger the alerts and let's go from there. So I need the ngrok address. Let's go with the HTTPS one because easier. Go into logs.io. Alerts. Let's add a new. Oh no, need a alert endpoint. And then we're going to do. Actually, no, I think we can do. So we can reference it here. Because I've been writing a library for this. Why not use it? Wow. It's a lot of logs.io. Okay. And file. Oh, there we go. TypeScript dist. Actually, let's try that. Oh, hello. Import logs IO from logs IO. Let's see if that'll work. Cannot find module. If I remember correctly, that's something to do with npm link. It's been a while since I've tried using a local directory. So let's Google this. Local package. Aha, right. So let's remove that and that, and npm install, save. TypeScript. Do we have it? Oh, we have it. Yes. So logs.io adapt script. I'm just going to send a message actually. There we go. Cool. Man, it's because I put the double. Could have done it. Could have done it. Ah, right. Anyway, so logs TypeScript. There we go. So we now do have it. Let's create our instance to it. So it's going to be const logs is equal to logs IO. No, I've forgotten what the variable is. Alright, so let's start the server up again. Let's use the errors to get this show on the road, shall we? Apologies, I'm not being as entertaining as normal, am I? Let's get on with it, shall we? Right, so it's console.log loading server routes. Cool. So should be server dot root. Oop. Root is not a function. Do we cheekily check what I did yesterday? I think we did. Cat. Well, that's... oh. The root. Let's grab that. Interceptor for alerts. Okay. I don't need all this, so let's get rid of that. And that will be alert. And then probably test ID. I think that's how you did it. I can't remember. So let's just do console.log. Let's get the server started again. Let's try that. So, do I have Postman on this machine? It's been a while. I don't. Let's get Postman installed, shall we? Postman. Download. Cool, so that's installed. Let's open up Postman. All the usual, do you trust Postman? I trust Postman. Go back to the desktop so I can load it in. Go. Right, that's my brain. Right, cool. So, Postman, sign in. Sign up. Ah, I agree. Sign up. Okay, sign in. It's work. I am signed in. Cool. Does that mean checking you're signed in? Throw itself onto the other screen, why don't you? Because that's useful. And, let's... Okay. So, let's grab the same thing. Smell back. Postman. Nope. Request. What's the easy way of doing it? There we go, that's what's after. That's post, because I always feel it should be. And then alert. Send. Server error. Ooh, server error. Is what? Let's try it again. No. And we should end up with path. Now if I change that to params, we should end up with one that's called test ID. So if we do const test ID is equal to quest params dot test ID. I feel like that should be that. We now have the test ID to be able to reference things to make life a little easier. Do apologise, I know we're not even close to getting to the webhooks yet. Sorry. Let's get to those webhooks, shall we? So, do you know we are close to the webhook. Now we need to, I think, we need to create a test. Yeah, let's create the test. So, create test. It's going to be another one. I think it's going to end up like this. I need to stop my phone while spinning. Right, so where was I, everybody? Right, wrote test. So that's what it actually is. This is going to be the test. And I don't want to use UUID. Ah, I need to stop looking at Slack as well. Too many things. I feel like next track. Yes! How do you do? Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Da, da, da. Where was I? Let's put them there on charge. So, anyway, where was I? So we need to create the test ID. We don't want the test ID because that's going to be something we define. I'm going to want to do that via UID. So npm I UID. Cool. So import. Oh, go. Import UID. From UID v4 because I like it, and test ID is equal to EU. Now we're going to send that as the test ID in the response. So in theory, this should, every time it's alright, so see what happens when we roll this through Postman, shall we? No. Test. Error. Before is not a function. Indeed, it is not. Let's try that again. That was a fail as well. It's not a function. Is that another one of those? Wait. So now it returns this, which we can then use to define the... Yeah. So we want... We want to then actually create the alert endpoint. Are we out of whack? We are out of whack. There we go. Nah. Create the trigger. No. Custom endpoint. Let's go to that. So it'd be logs io dot endpoint dot I think it's custom. I can't remember what the variables are. So let's run it. You should give me an error. Enter the error. Ah. Let's try that. We should get rid of that warning at least. Excellent, gets rid of the warning, but it does mean that we don't have it. Okay. I think that means we're going to have to just quickly new tab, CD development, logs, and code. So this is how we've got it. Excellent. So index, endpoints, account endpoints. Custom. Create. Okay. So it's custom create. That would be where I have clowned it in my code. So custom dot create. Now that should build and then explode the moment I try and roll this against it. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Let's delete this one so that we don't look at the wrong window. Cannot read property custom of undefined. Do I need to... Let's hoik it all the way out. Liking these chip tunes today. Very, very my style. Error. Right. So index into endpoints. Just going to change this and do TSC to make sure. Cool. Console.log logs out. Yeah, oh yeah, forgot. Got to add some config. Region. US. Oh. Nope. And the token is going to be, you know what, we need to generate a new API token for this little project. So in Bogs.io and point API tokens. Let's generate a new one. Bogs.io alert to report. Add it. Give it a second to generate the token. You know what? I'm gonna want it in the end. .env. Just to make the environment management easier so I don't accidentally commit stuff. Oh god. Where is my... Oh, there we go. Ah! Start the bugger again. New file. .env. And then I'm going to call it logs.io API token. So we've got the token there. Let's clear out spacing. And we're going to do import .env. And then first thing we're going to do is load it. So it forcibly brings in the local. It should explode. And that should PMI, loading the types for it, types .env, so that it doesn't give me any more silly errors. The only errors it should give me now are the serious errors, because I've clowned. Has no exported number .env. Let's do this a sensible way. Let's consult the documentation. .env TypeScript. Yeah, it's not helping. Config from .env. Boom, shikadaroo. Load local env stand shit bugs lib Let's load in that template then. So that should be process.env.logs.io API token. Sweet. Now if I throw this, it'll explode. That's fine. Okay, so this is where we get into the sticky of it. Endpoints. Let's try that again. There we go, see what it does. It returns it. Now if I change this to be return. There. Yeah. Ooh. Let's try it again. That should blow out. Right. Dot. Step it up so it looks a bit neater. There we go. Now we should have some nice output telling us why it's gone horribly wrong. Internal server, that is fine. Hello? Or it's not. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so that says it's working. That's working. And hello, Grace. Now we're missing some from custom create. So if we go to endpoints, to custom, we're missing all of this. Right, so let's copy all that. I think we've already decided that the alert is going to be called test ID to make sure it's okay. String is going to be change that in here. So env is going to have base URI. Change that to be, oh, probably wrong. So that's going to be object process.env dot base URI alert, and then test ID. Gonna have it as a host. We don't need any of that, I don't think. Now, in theory, that should create the object and then send it over to logs.io for us to use. So, see what happens when we post it. Internal server. It does not return. Oops. Async. Await. Try. Yeah, let's try it that way. Let details. Let's just have them dump out for now, so we can actually, you know, have a look at the inside. It's uploaded. Yeah, cool. So let's fire it. Test ID, exactly what we want. And if we go check here, it tells us what the actual ID of the endpoint is. So go here, go back into logs.io, so app.logs.io. Nah, I've been signed out. No, wrong account. Let's sign out. I know. It's my stream, I should know what I'm doing. It turns out. All I know is I'm doing something. It's autofill. Excellent. In here, so if I go alert endpoints, it's creating them now. So it's using the default object, and the great thing is, if I run test and check the terminal, alert, and I should also see. Oh, I don't have it dumping anything out to screen. Console.log request payload. So we'll see how it's going to be. Whoops, I triggered in the wrong place. Test. Woo! There. So, now we check here. We have the information, so we know the alerts there. So we now created the endpoint. We're also going to want to have one to clean up, so Well, actually, if we change this to alert test, as it creates the alert, creates. Then we change this to be clean up after use. Delete. Test ID. That will be extracted from quest.params. Do here is, I think it's just, yeah, we're gonna have to rewrite this slightly. So, is it list? The heck am I listening to? This is chiptune, supposedly. That's more like it. So I need to change that to hello. Oh, that didn't work, supposedly. Oh. Now fix the path. Delete, test ID, there we go. And points. Console.log. Let's just make it return, shall we? Oh, don't want the whole thing, we just want. Yeah, there we go. So let's go back here. Let's generate. Let's take that. Unless it's got a duplicate. Nope, it hasn't got a duplicate. So delete. Now I can take that. Not found? Indeed. Oh. Whoops. Keep getting $sign, templating in JavaScript. Not in Happy. Happy uses mustache. Ah. So it does work. Well, why doesn't it? Console.log endpoints. Let's go with that. Yeah, so it does give me the error. Does that mean it returns? There we go. And if I do find endpoint, endpoints dot title is equal to test ID. Let's try that. Postman, launch. It's gonna fail. Excellent. Const logs. Const endpoint is equal to now if we do wait logs dot endpoints dot delete. Oh no. ID. And do return. Let's do send. Oh, why is that going to bail out? Console.log ID. Aha. And is it undefined? Ooh, interesting. This is getting a little bit funky. So sending. There we go. Let's try that. Let's try that again. So, send. Alright, so it's successfully deleted all the way up to now. So if we go back and recreate a new one, let's quickly just get rid of the junk ones though. So cancel, and if we refresh, we should see a whole bunch of junk. So we'll delete that. Yes, we are sure. Yes, we are sure. Yes, we are sure. Easy. And now, if we go here and regenerate it, just check it's here. Oh no, wrong one. There we go, endpoint that we want. And if we then delete, oh, interesting. This thing is returning a 200. No, it is actually deleting it though. That's odd. That's very odd. Let's try that again. So, we generate a new one. Get our ID. And then we go and delete it. And it still returns 500. Yeah. It is saying it's deleting it. Right. We're just gonna error. Still want it to return. So hold on. Error. Deleting endpoint. Let's try that on for size, shall we? Alright, so let's generate a new one. Grab its D. And it didn't complain. Tell information to screen though. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, so we've got the beginnings now. I may have a play around with this later, but for now, we are good to go. Think I'm going to call it quits for that. Yeah, quits. So we started to build an endpoint where we're going to generate an endpoint, generate an alert on top of it, munch them together, and that way when an alert is triggered, sent into the application, we can then report on if there is. So we're going to make it so that an endpoint that is. Oh, need to quickly go back into the game. We're into the game. I'm not playing the game. No, I'm not. So, fetch a report. So, let's change that. Get. What this is going to do, this is going to go, once an alert's been triggered, it's going to go and essentially, look in here, get the alert, it'll check for triggered alerts. The triggered, it will then make sure that one with the correct name exists, and then grab the information for said alert, and then return it to the endpoint. Then it will complete our life cycle of generating a report, and then once we have that, return it and give it the chance to delete it. And if it doesn't return anything, we'll just then have the app go, okay, wait, and ask again, wait, and ask again. Or I can turn it into a long poll, but I'm not sure about that yet. So, yeah. That's what we're going to do for now. So, as I was saying, we've got a good start. We're generating the endpoint, and we are starting to move towards... Yeah. I think I'll carry on with this tomorrow, or I will do it on Friday in my stream then. So if anybody's interested, you can come and check it out and give me some telling off for how I do my JavaScript, or you can give us a hand. Oh, I could always do with a hand. Bad developer. So, thank you for the help, everybody. I will see you soon.